Hey guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, the Testament of... Y'all know what I mean. Okay, so last we left off, I think we dealt with the guy behind the bars, the prisoner. And I think he's trying to break out, so we have to go warn the director. I only know this because I rewatched the last few minutes of the last episode. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a fucking clue what I was doing. But yeah, so, the more you know. How are you guys? How's life? How are things? I'm good. I'm good. Oh.
It is out of the question that your bastard is named Patterson. Very well. You refuse to reveal the father to me? Well then go and join him. I'm not stopping you.
I can't.
Director, you will have to postpone this small family reunion. We believe that a serious scheme is afoot. We must act without delay.
You're not thinking of...
Yes. Shielman's words leave no room for doubt. It seems that he is planning an escape attempt. We strongly advise you to search his cell.
Do you really believe that he's hiding something? Because I must make an official report and have a legitimate reason for doing a search.
Director, if this prison is still in operation, it is solely because of its reputation. Think of the consequences of an escape. It would be closed at once. And what post do you imagine would be offered to the person deemed responsible?
You're right. No one will escape from Westgate under Patterson. I will order an immediate search of Mr. Shielman's cell.
Chief Warden James reporting. The search of prisoner Hans Shielman's cell has been carried out. No suspicious items were found.
Thank you, Chief James. I feel better now. Without wishing to offend you, Mr. Holmes, I am glad that you were mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken, we've nothing more to do here. Shall we go, Holmes?
There's just one more thing for me to see, Watson.
What's that?
Mr. Holmes, sorry to interrupt you, but Miss Jenny wishes to see you alone. She's waiting for you in her office.
This, Watson.
How did you know?
Wait for me in the guard's room. I won't be long.
What an extraordinary gentleman that Sherlock Holmes is. You must have had lots of adventures with him.
Oh, yes, dozens.
Oh, he was infallible. But there wasn't anything out of the way in the rat killer's cell. Could he have been mistaken?
I must admit...
Warden Brighton, in my office immediately. That's an order.
The director seems furious.
Yes. It must be important for him to order Brighton to leave his post.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
Did you hear that?
Yes, that's not normal. I've never heard Flint shout like that.
But why doesn't O'Sullivan sound the alarm?
Follow me, Mackenzie. Let's go and have a look.
I'll come with you.
No, Dr. Watson, you're not allowed in. Wait for me here.
Very well.
Hey, but... the grill is blocked, Chief.
We've been locked in. And that smoke, it's coming from below. O'Sullivan! Can you hear us?
Sully, are you alive? Answer us, Sully.
What's going on? Can I help you?
Sound the alarm in the guard's room. That should unblock the door. Be quick. O'Sullivan might be in danger.
Ah, shit. What is this?
It doesn't work.
Okay. Is this the guard's room? I don't know. Administration. What room is this?
There is nothing interesting here.
Well, I don't fucking know. Security level.
There is nothing in...
High security level.
O'Sullivan! Can you hear me? O'Sullivan, answer me!
Yes, I'm here. Quick, get me out of here. The Flints have escaped, and they are fighting like dogs. Help!
It's a catastrophe. Locked.
Sherlock's never wrong.
There is
Okay, I'm not sure which room is the guards room. I imagine it would have a sign. What does that say? Entryway. Gotcha. Those are both locker rooms. This is the director's room.
The door is locked, and I can hear shouting and crying. We're in the middle of some family drama, so there's no chance of them hearing me.
Well, the family drama can wait. So what if she got knocked up? I get it's the 1800s, but damn. So, I mean, this is the guards room, isn't it?
It doesn't.
Hey, what are you waiting for to sound the alarm, Doctor?
It's impossible. It's been damaged. I'll run and warn the director.
No, Doctor, our priority is to save O'Sullivan. Go ahead through the visitors' corridor and see if he answers your call.
Very well.
Take the keys, they're in our room.
There we go. Here? Is this it? There we go. Okay. I just did things a little out of order.
Locked.
Well, then use the goddamn keys.
It doesn't work.
Useless. This door is blocked by the timer, but not the one below. Give me the keys, quickly.
Okay.
I've got the keys, Doctor. Thank you.
Follow me, Watson. We must repair the alarm.
Finally. There you are, Holmes.
Damn it, Holmes.
I'm going to turn on the system.
Oh,
Watson,
sweet Jesus.
you make sure of the contact.
I hope that this isn't dangerous.
Oh. 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 Sorry. Okay, this is a lot. Oh, shoot. Okay. 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 Okay, I get it. Shit. Oh my god.
It works.
Perfect.
It's open. Let's go down.
Be careful. From what your colleague said, the flints are out.
We are trained for this sort of situation. And we're armed.
Yeah, there might be
Come and
two.
help us, Watson.
Everything is back to normal. Thank you for your help, gentlemen.
It was a pleasure.
But where is O'Sullivan?
He's no longer here. He must have gone out through the visitors' entrance.
Yes, and he must be pleased to have gotten out of the basement.
Good. We must now check all the cells. It's the procedure in case of an alarm.
We'll come and help you.
You are evidently fond of wasting time, my dear fellow. Rejoin me at the reception when you've finished.
You don't have to be an asshole. Let me guess.
The grate is open. This is alarming. He's fine where he is, under the cover, still.
How can he sleep with all this noise?
Check under that damn
Admit
cover.
It's not normal. Perhaps the smoke has poisoned him. I had better take a look.
Be careful, Doctor. He is dangerous.
Do you think he'd be planning an escape and not have something to put under the blanket, really? Fucking idiots.
O'Sullivan!
It's impossible. He was with us only a few moments ago. Or else...
Or else it wasn't O'Sullivan.
My God! He's escaped! The rat killer has escaped!
Well, your prison's getting shut down. Hate to break it to you. Sorry about it. Well, I think my work here is done. should get paid for doing y'all's job.
Ah, Holmes, there you are. Hans has escaped. I fear that this inquiry is a bitter defeat for us.
Not at all, my dear fellow. Quite the contrary. Follow me.
Why the devil have you brought me behind the prison?
We have an appointment, Watson.
What? Sherlock, what are you smoking? And where can I
What
get
do you
some?
think, Holmes?
Okay.
Look who is waiting for us.
Shielman! I'll go back and alert the guards.
Calm down. He's harmless.
But what is he doing here? Why hasn't he run away?
Because I asked him not to.
Are you telling me that you helped him to escape?
Quite so, as he wouldn't have been able to do so alone.
But how? And why? He's a dangerous madman. Holmes, you've made me an accomplice in this escape. You owe me some explanation.
And you will have them. But my priority for the moment is to remove our new friend to a safe place. I won't be long, but I must go alone. I'll rejoin you later. Just give me your next destination.
Very well. I suppose you know what you're doing.
How could you doubt it? Here, take the notes. They will help you when you write up the account of our visit to Westgate. So, where do I find you?
Prison break. You'll find me in Kensington.
I thought of going to Kensington to find the bishop's nephew.
Very well. Wait for me there.
Holmes's notes regarding the way that he helped Hans Schielman to escape from prison are so extraordinary that I feel it would be better to transcribe word for word the conversation that we had afterwards regarding this matter. I felt the impatience in my friend's look, however he delayed relaying to me the details of his incredible achievement. He began by telling me about Hans Schielman's fountain pen. This is what he said. What? The key to the escape was actually Hans Schielman's fountain pen. I discovered a note inside Schielman's locker. I can quote it to you from memory. Whoever is smart enough to open this case should know that a couple of drops of my masterpiece are mixed together with the ink inside the pen's reservoir. If you are reading this note, it means that I am in a tight spot, so understand that my special ink will temporarily destroy the will of anyone it touches. Therefore, you have a few precious seconds during which you can shape the subject's will. If you recognize my genius, use this knowledge to get me out of the embarrassing situation that I am undoubtedly in. Schielman had left this instrument for his future escape inside a case secured by a devious combination. That way he could ensure that none of the prison staff would find it, other than a well-informed friend. Understanding this, I decided to play along with him, but with a double game of my own. I would help him to escape, but I would also keep him under control by using his own creation on him. Jesus! Sherlock really... His moral compass is a little askew in this game. I would help him to escape, but I would also keep him under control by using his own creation on him. I allowed Schielman to commence the game by giving him his pen, and then I listened to advance my pawns. My first move was to persuade the director that it was necessary to search the cell. I therefore passed the ball into Schielman's court by giving him the opportunity with Warden James. He did not waste it. He coated the bars of his cell with the poisoned ink, and Warden James, whose hands were contaminated, was under his control for a few seconds. He discreetly and quite simply ordered James to give him the keys. The ball was then back in my court. Now I had to find a way of neutralizing Warden O'Sullivan, who was to be the basement guard, as we discovered when we found Miss Patterson's duty sheet. I must admit that the young warden helped me enormously by asking me to sign the prison's visitors book. Absorbed in the tale, I went over the chronology of the events in my mind. I remarked that Holmes had already signed the visitors book before giving Schielman his pen. He replied in the most annoyed tone. Exactly. I anticipated it, and it was because of that I managed to get a step ahead in my game with Schielman. I was leading the race, and all the while he believed it to be the other way around. Schielman did not suspect that I had already used his poison, and thought that O'Sullivan's being asleep was a godsend. He therefore was not suspicious about the letter of reference that he found inside the warden's pocket. Holmes then returned to the point at which he had broken from his tale to point out to me the lack of pertinence to my remark. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, there you go then. Oh, but do not put the cart before the horse, Watson. Do let me continue. So by merely touching the fresh ink upon the page of the visitor's book, O'Sullivan was under my control. I suggested a state of advanced drowsiness, but ordered him not to do anything immediately, just sufficient for him to be unable to resist a siesta during his guard duty. Later, after the changing of the guard, Schielman used the keys to let himself out of his cell. He hit the sleeping O'Sullivan over the head and exchanged his prison uniform for the warden's. Then he created a smokescreen by using the ingredients that I had given to him. Sugar from Miss Patterson's tea tray, Brighton's bicarbonate of soda, potassium nitrate from the guard's room, and sulfur from a few matches. He used the keys again to free the Flint brothers. The two ruffians leapt at each other's throats and made the very dickens of a noise. He had the diversion he needed to leave the high-security area. And that is the moment where you enter the game, Watson. Thinking that you were helping O'Sullivan, you allowed Hans Schielman to open the corridor annex's bars by throwing him the keys. On my side, I opened the second lot by turning the alarm on again. In light of Holmes's explanation, I began to see my actions during this episode from quite another angle. I was troubled by the way that he had used me without my having any idea at the time of the duplicity of my actions. I interrupted his monologue to refer to the guards who had not realized what was happening and who were occupied with restraining the Flint brothers, the Flint brothers, period. Where's the period? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm far away from the TV. Holmes continued, exactly, so there was now only the one obstacle in front of Schielman, Warden Brighton on the reception desk at the front of the building. I interrupted him again, but it was the director who summoned him so insistently, Holmes. You won't have me believe that he was an accomplice in this escape. Of course not. I provoked the director's rage towards Brighton. Too impatient, I could not stop myself from asking how. I discovered that Jenny Patterson and Brighton were lovers. Yeah, no shit. I also knew that the director did not have any idea about their affair and that he would surely fall into a foul rage if he found out. I asked him if that was also the reason why Miss Patterson had been summoned. Yes, she knew that I had opened her locket to find the guard duty list, and so she knew that I was aware of her affair with Brighton. She wanted to make sure that I would not say anything. I pointed out that it had been rather unfeeling on his part to have told the director everything, reminding him of his promise to the young woman. He denied it in a somewhat hypocritical manner. I did not say anything. I simply left the lover's letters inside the urgent correspondence box in the secretary's office, knowing that they would be delivered to him by a few minutes later, thereby provoking his anger. The director shouted at Brighton, who rushed off to the secretary's office. Schielman now had nothing to stand between him and the front door. Another question leapt into my mind, and not the least important one. Why did he not simply run away once he was outside? Why did he wait? I was not disappointed by my friend's answer. It is evident, my dear Watson. If he did not run away, then it was only thanks to that aforementioned step ahead of which I told you. It gave me enough time to write the letter of recommendation for O'Sullivan with a poisoned pen. Oh, jeez, this is a lot. It was in the pocket of the uniform, and Schielman could not resist reading it when he found it. But what was written in that letter? Not very much, just congratulations on your escape. Wait for me here, I gaped at him. That is how the first and only escape from the most inviolable prison in the kingdom came to pass, a scenario which, without doubt, will prove to be the focus of police college studies for a long time to come as one of the most extraordinary escapes in the history of modern prison. Good God. That was too much to read at once. I don't care that much. Like, give me the abridged version.
We have arrived.
The bishop's nephew lives here.
Yes, he rents a ground floor room.
Okay. Coolness.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
How do you do, madam? We should like to see one of your lodgers, Henry Hampford.
Well, he's away. And you must understand, I don't open my door to strangers, especially with all these prowlers about.
That is the reason for our visit.
You're the police.
No, Henry is a friend of ours. He expressed his concern to us about these intruders. We're here at his request.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Henry, while he might seem strange at first, is a thoughtful and kind man. You must have noticed how worried I've been. Why, just this morning some of my washing was stolen, and I'm sure it was those ones who took it.
It seems like the best place to start our investigation. May we step into your garden and then perhaps look into our friend's room?
I don't see anything wrong with your looking over the garden, but his room... You understand, he didn't warn me.
I understand.
Oh my God, that scraping sound is so annoying.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Let's have a...
Hold on. Hopefully... Oh, thank God. Like, these need to go way down. Like, way down. Okay. Like, if that was, like, shoveling or some kind of scraping sound, it was so distracting. Okay. This way? Nice. What's going on here?
Without a doubt, it is the linen belonging to Henry's landlady.
Okay.
Indeed, there appears to be some linen missing.
Sure.
There should be a spade here.
Well, there's not one.
A small pickaxe.
Okay, we got clothespins and a pickaxe. What does that have to do with literally anything? What the hell?
The wire seems long enough.
Long enough for what?
Tins of food tied to one another. They look to me as though they're rudimentary traps used to indicate the presence of intruders.
Oh, what a jump!
Okay. Guess that's all that's interesting. Okay, cool. Don't know what that has to do with anything, but sure. Can I go inside? I didn't think I could.
Closed.
No, I can't. Ah.
There's something interesting here. I need something.
Jesus, excuse me. Like my knife?
No, it is unnecessary. No. I can't do that. Good, we can pass.
Okay.
It is just as I thought. Here's an ideal view of Henry's room.
That confirms that the young man was being watched.
Ew, creepy. Oh, I hate the... Ugh. That's like one of my biggest fears. No thanks.
The remains of a small meal. Someone has stayed here rather a long time.
That's why I never have windows open.
This newspaper is 4 days old. The bishop's nephew was being watched long before his uncle's murder.
We estimate that nearly half the population of London is threatened by a serious food crisis. At present, the most deprived areas are in critical situation. The shortage that rages throughout the areas of the capital risk turning into famine if the public authorities do not react. Okay. It's not
Nothing
good.
of interest here.
It's not good at all. What's happening here? What's hip happening? Stupid. Just ignore me. Just ignore me.
To let.
Okay. There's gotta be stuff I'm missing. There's gotta be. So what about it?
To let.
Maybe that's it? Maybe now I can knock on the front door again?
No, it is
No. Oh. Well,
No, it is...
well, I don't know what you want from me, Sherlock.
Closed.
Okay, what do you think, Watson?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Okay, you're real helpful. I mean, I'm assuming we can't leave yet.
Nothing of interest here.
We don't even get to look at a map. What the hell am I missing? Because it's implying that I'm missing absolutely not a thing.
Nothing of interest.
You sure about that? You sure about that, though, Sherlock? You positive? No, I can't do anything with that.
To let.
Oh. Wait.
A rake? Why take it, Holmes?
Well, you never know.
This window overlooks the room belonging to the nephew of the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Okay. Sure. So I can't do anything? Can't do anything with the garden? Sure. Sure, because that makes sense. I mean, there's no way that they let me, like, all the way over here. And there's nothing I can do except look at a door that I can't open. I call bull hockey on that one.
To let.
Okay, I get it. What the fucking hell? Are you sure there's nothing interesting here? Because it just...
Nothing of interest.
God damn it. Hold on. Can I combine? No. Can I combine any of this stuff? No. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, you know what? Actually, on that note, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends, hit the bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time.